Good morning. Buenos dias a todo el mundo. Yes, I do speak Spanish. So I just wanted to say good morning to everyone, and I also wanted to give a message to the collective today. Not sure what the messages are, but I know the energies have been pretty intense. Yesterday I went to bed early. I was so exhausted. It was hot as well, so yeah. And today's gonna be extra hot, so yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. So I just wanted to come on really, really quick to give you guys a message. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves because these energies are no joke. Well, to light workers and to twin flames or star seeds, whatever path you're walking, it's been very, very intense with these energies. So I'm hoping you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope you guys are grounding yourselves. It hasn't been so hectic for me because I do a lot of energy work on myself, but I can feel it in the collective, and it's very, very strong. And just take care of you. Worry about you, as I always tell you guys. So, what was I gonna say? My mind just like slipped. Let's say a prayer real quick before we start. As I said, it was 144. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. Amen. I invoke the power of Jesus Christ at this moment to protect us, to guide us, to guard us, and to just love ourselves more and to be patient with ourselves at this time. I also ask Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Ariel to please protect my space, please protect my energy, and please protect the energy, the message that's coming through, and use me as a clear channel, as a clear vessel for the message that will be coming through today. In Jesus' name, amen. So we have these 3 cards. So let's see. We have your base chakra, which is your root chakra. So we have 2 of those, and we have your sacral chakra that came out as well. So these 3 cards came out. So we have your first chakra, base chakra. It's not focusing. I don't know why. It says, as I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender. As things unfold at their own pace, I remain calm and tolerant during my challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust both in myself and in a higher power. And that's patience. So your time right now is to observe. Observe your wants, your needs. Observe what no longer serves your highest good, your highest health. And reflecting on situations in your life, your home life, your work life, your relationships. Relationships could be anything, your parents, friends, acquaintances, even just relationships, just partner relationships, counterpart relationships. And remain calm when those situations arise with certain individuals in your life. Just have patience, calm, think. Especially in this Mercury retrograde, people just like go off the mouth like no tomorrow. Because the energies are so intense. For a lot of individuals, they don't understand because they don't understand about spirituality. And remember to trust in yourself. Set expectations for yourself on what you want to do, where you want to be, how you want to develop, how you want to be creative, how you want to manifest the life that you so want at this time for yourself. First chakra, base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excuses and overindulgence as I forgive myself for my past indiscretion. Discretion. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So taking responsibility of your actions, what you do, and taking accountability for those actions that you put yourself in or you put others in. And you have to depend on yourself to be responsible on each interaction you create with any individual. So remember, I always say this, actions speak louder than words. I need to see actions, because you could say a lot of things. People have said a lot of things, have never have stuck into their word about anything. Now, on the other hand, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Okay? But my actions speak louder than my words. I don't have to say much. My actions will speak for itself. Stop always giving excuses. Stop overindulging in a lot of things. You can overindulge in sex, alcohol, porn. You also, you can overindulge in food and acceptance, like accepting people, like, how can I say acceptance? Like always craving that attention. My son does that. My second son does that. He always craves for attention because he wants that validation. And it's like, no. So when someone acts out, it's because they want that attention instead of seeking that attention within themselves. So forgive yourself for those past discretions. Just forgive yourself for those situations. Sometimes, mostly, we put ourselves in it, but sometimes we get put in it without even wanting to be in it. Second chakra, sacral chakra, sexuality. That's so funny because I said sex earlier, right? Sexuality just comes up here. So it says, I honor and respect my sexuality and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I am open to the positive sexual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and in balance. That's so true. I haven't been with anybody since my twin, so like, do I have sexual thoughts? Yes, I do. But do I actually do them? No, I do not. Because I'm on my spiritual path, and when you're on your spiritual path, you can, especially when you do energy work, you just can't share your energy with others, because it's just you're picking up on their energy, that other person's energy, plus whoever else that other person slept with, plus that other person, plus that other person slept with, right? So yeah, we don't do that. So So it's okay to have those sexual feelings, and especially the energy of like this skunk energy has been kind of potent. Like it was 2 days prior. It's so funny because I ran into my twin on June 5th. It was funny. Um, it was funny. I just kept on just driving. He was in his car. He was coming this way and I was going that way. So I knew it was him, like, because I just know. And I just didn't even look his way. I just kept on riding. Just bye. As I said that, it was 10:44. Um so so release the unnecessary guilt of regarding sex. So I don't know, I haven't been in a relationship. Like I said, I haven't looked for a relationship, so whatever God is going to give me, I hope he is amazing. Like I said, I'm not looking. You know what I mean? I'm not looking. I can, you know, God will give me what I so deserve. Because I know what I can offer. I know what I can do. I know. And it's not about, like it says, sex. It's not about the sex. It's about respect. It's about self worth. It's about communication. It's about respecting each other's paths. It's also, like I said, loving yourselves. And also having standards. And don't settle for less than what you do not, like what you don't deserve. Don't settle for just to be in a relationship and just to have sex with someone, because that's not what a relationship is based upon. A relationship is based upon two people that want each other to grow, that want to see each other succeed, that are each other's best friends, and that don't destroy each other, and that don't talk about each other, that lift each other's spirits up when one's, having a bad day. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm not saying, oh, there's going to be perfect relationships. I'm not saying that at all. But after all the shenanigans that I dealt with, oh, hell no, I won't. That's why I'm single, because I know my value. I don't want to sit there and argue every day. I don't want to sit there and bicker every day. I don't want to sit there and have someone cheat on me all the time because they're insecure about themselves, or talking to other females. Like, come on. Like, yes, you can have friends and whatever the case may be, but come on. So, first chakra, base chakra, patience. What's the message for today? What's the message for the collective? For those who are always courteous and respectful of elders, 4 things increase: life, beauty, happiness, and strength. And that is true. That is absolutely true. When you are always courteous and respectful of elders, of older people, it's true. Life, beauty, happiness, and strength. If you do not have respect, this is what I always say. I was kept on repeating respect. If you do not have respect for your elders, if you do not have respect for yourself, you will not have life, beauty, happiness, or strength. As I said, that is 1444. You will not. And especially if your parents didn't show you how to respect other individuals, we have a problem. Especially this day and age, parents think it's cool to have to let someone to let their child disrespect someone. Like, that's not okay. That's just not okay. I will not tolerate that with my boys. I tell you that much. And I grabbed the wrong card. Sorry. I will not tolerate that. We have one who controls occurring anger as one would a chariot gone off the track. That one I call a charioteer. Charioteer. Other people just hold the reins. So if you keep on controlling anger, don't hold anger in. There's no point. So yeah, if you keep on controlling that anger, suppressing, you're gonna go off course. You're just gonna ride off course, because when you're so angry, you can't see nothing beyond it. I've been there. When I get angry, it's like I don't want to hear nothing. I just no, just, you know what I mean? And then I lose it, and then I'm like, and then right there, my chariot went off course. Is it, you know what I mean? I put myself off course because I was so angry. Message for the collective. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know. I was guided to come on. So let's see what we have. They're all quotes. No meditations today. So we have all quotes. So we have this one. I don't know. My phone is being redonkulous. So, whatever joy there is in this world all comes from desiring others to be happy. And whatever suffering there is in this world all comes from desiring myself to be happy. But what need is there to say much more? The childish work for their own benefit. The Buddhas work for the benefit of others. Just look at the difference between them. It's true. Like, on my spirit, I'm going to tell you from myself, like, I've always want people to be happy because of my situation, how I grew up. And I always looked at whatever negative situation, I always looked at it in a positive situation. Or those people that you see the light within them, and you know they have the potential to be so much more, but they don't see it within themselves. You have to let them go. Because if not, they will suck you dry. And I'm not saying that, I'm saying like in an energetic way. Because they know that you want to see them happy. You know you want to see them blossom. You know you want to see them evolve to something much greater than themselves. Or than what other people perceive who they should be, or what they can be, or whatever the case may be. So the childish work for their own benefit. Like immature people, I know a few. They work for their own benefit. What is going to benefit them? And that's selfishness. It's selfishness. And guess what happens? What are they really getting benefit of? Because nothing is going to prosper. Your life is not going to prosper. Your money's not going to prosper. You're never going to be happy. Because you're selfish. And you're childish. And you can't take responsibility for your own actions and what you do to others. And you cannot, like right here where it says responsibility, where it's responsibility, first chakra, makes complete sense to me. And childish people make excuses for their behavior. They make excuses to say, oh, well, this person did that to me, so I'm going to do it. No, that's childish and ignorant. And hurting people in the process, that is ignorant. Especially people that don't deserve it. Just because you're hurting. And it says, just look at the difference between them. Look at the givers and the takers. I've had to learn how to stop giving to people, like I said, just because you see the light in them and you see the potential and you stick by them, and there's no, like, I'm not going to say anything, but if there's no actions right here, actions speak louder than words. They do. Always remember, actions always speak louder than words. I used to tell my twin that all the time. Actions speak louder than words. And his actions were never his words. But I wish him well. Do not say anything harsh. What you have said will be said back to you. Angry talk is painful. Retaliation will get you. It will. That's so funny because when I was talking about my twin, I said, but I thank him though. See? Do not say anything harsh. What you have said will be said back to you. Always remember. When you're pointing 5 fingers, when you're pointing a finger at someone, there's 5 people pointing a finger right back at you. Always remember that. Can I please get a message for the collective? We have death. That's so true. That's what's been happening. That's what it's been feeling like. Death. Transformation. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. If there's a reason why things ended, there's always a purpose. There's always a reason. And remember, there's always a higher power involved. When things crumble, they're meant to crumble for a reason, because it's not serving you. It's not serving your journey. It's not serving your evolution. It's not serving your peace. It's not serving anything healthy. So it all the universe will crumble. Will crumble. That's what when I started my spiritual path, I lost everything. I didn't lose my house, but I lost everything. I was about to, but like I lost literally friends, people, places, and things. And I'm grateful for it because it showed me their true colors. It showed me who they truly were, which I already knew. It's just, like I said, I always try to see the good in an individual. And I'm right. It is what it is. Change. It's time for change. Time to change. What when I was just challenged, when I was throwing out these cards. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there has to be a death so there can be a change. There could be an ego death. It could be, there could be a death of the ego. There could be a death of pride. You need this change. These are eclipses is for your highest good. Message for the collective, please. We have relationships. That's so funny because it's right where it says sexuality and whatever joy there is in the world all comes from desiring others to be happy. Here we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So ego death, changing relationships, like I was saying, changing any type of relationships. It could be relationship with your parents. It could be relationships with your kids. Having better relationship with your kids. It can be friends, family, it can be co-workers, it could be associates, it could be anything. Like I said, when I started my spiritual path, like I was telling you, it was a big change. It was a lot of transformation, and there was a lot of relationships that ended. But they needed to end. Because those were lessons. Remember, everybody teaches us a lesson. Message for the collective, please. We have serenity, sovereignty, having sovereignty over your soul. And there's a 5, change, death. Crazy. You can't make this shit up, man. Look. Having love for yourself. Coming into one with the universe. Coming into one with God, source, creator. And we have, I think we have a full moon coming up. Yeah, because we just had the new moon. So yeah, we're having a full moon. I believe. I haven't really been keeping track, guys. So excuse me. I've been kind of just enjoying life. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Enjoying life. Enjoying the little things. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have for the collective today. Okay, I don't want it to come out. Fruition. And 7, 8, 9. 10. 10. Completion. Change. Fruition. Harvesting. So 37 adds to 10. So it's completions and new beginnings, which is change right here. Planting myself on solid grounds. Take responsibility of yourself, of the things that you do, so you can manifest the life that you want. Things are coming to fruition. If you've been doing your affirmations, because we have full moons, we have like 3 of them. We have 3 full moons. Do your affirmations. Speak your affirmations. That I am is very, very powerful. That that love that you put into your that you put into others, put that to yourself. So I heard, stop giving your power away. We have trust. Trust in your path. Trust in the divine. Trust in a higher power. Trust that the divine has you at all times. Trust that this path was meant for you to grow, to evolve, to see the bigger picture, to see that there's more to life than what is. Once you leave the matrix, you get yourself out of the matrix, your life is so much better. But are you willing to do that? Are you willing to put that death aside? Are you willing to transform? Are you willing to change? And it adds to 5. So we have 2 5s. We're in the universal year of 5. 5 5. And then 10, if you split it, it's 5 5. So technically you have 5 5 5. Change. Trust in the process. Trust in your sovereignty. Trust in the changes that are occurring. Trust in the transformation that you are evolving to a better you. Where you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to create, where you want to put your energy. Message for the collective, please. Message for the collective. I found this one and it turned around. So we have 9. 27 adds to 9. It's hope. They want you to have hope that things are going to be okay, that the transformation that you're going through, that change with whatever situation, that there's always hope. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. They want you to go within yourself. They want you to acknowledge your soul, acknowledging your worth, your self-worth, your emotions. They want you to connect with your emotions. They want you to connect with the light that's in you. That force to be reckoned with, I heard. That force to be reckoned with. Message for the collective, please. We have rest. 31 is 4. Adds to 4 foundations. Taking risk on new foundations. Taking risk on your soul's evolution. Taking risk on your freedom. Taking risks for new heights. We have 13, 4. So we have 4, 4. And that one is summons. You have the power to summon. You are a creator and a magician, a manifester. You can create and trust and take risk and have hope that everything is going to work out for your best, your highest good and your highest health. Always ask yourself, what is this serving my highest good? Is this serving my highest health? Is it bringing me joy? Is it bringing me fulfillment? And we have again 4. So we have 4, 4, 4. We have 5, 5, 5, 9, and 10. And the High Priestess of Water, which we're going into Cancer season in 2 weeks. Remember what I told you to go within your emotions? That's the High Priestess of Water. It's being having those deep emotions, having intuition. But setting boundaries. You are the high priestess or the high priest. Remember, it's what's in the soul, not out the soul. Because anybody could be pretty, but is their soul pretty? Ask yourself that question. How is that person's soul? Do you even know that person? Because remember, we change. Your soul doesn't. If your heart is pure, that's all that matters. Message for the collective. Because all is glitter is not gold. That's my favorite saying from William Shakespeare. I love William Shakespeare. Everything is glitter is not gold. Message for the collective, please. We have 26 love relationships. If you're not in a partnership, you should be getting into one. And that adds to 8. So we have 8, 9, 10, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, and 26 adds to 8. Yeah, 26 adds to 8. So yeah, new love relationships. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be new partnerships. Going into new partnerships with individuals for work or whatever the case may be. Creative projects. Or just meeting new soul families. Your soul family, or meeting people that are going to help you on your path, on your next journey in life. We have 56 relationship changes. There's a lot of relationships here. So you should be getting into a new partnership, leaving the old behind and going into new waters, into new calmer, risking waters. Changing dynamics in relationships. Like I said, what does not serve your highest good and your highest health. Because I'm telling you, a relationship that bickers and fights all the time, I am sorry, but I've been there, done that, and I would never go back to that. I want a relationship that is mutual respect, mutual honesty, and mutual morals. And someone that respects themselves. And that loves themselves. Because once that person loves themselves and heals themselves, you don't need to ask them to do it. They already know what they need to do. Remember, you can't change anyone. They have to be willing to change on their own. I've learned that the hard way as well. What did I say? Wow, there's self-love. There it goes. Self-love. 61 adds to 7. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. All in sequence. It's just 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 4. 11. 12 adds to 3. And we're going to end it with an angel of abundance. A message for the collective, please. Let me shuffle these because I don't think I shuffled. Excuse me. I have a lot of solar plexus issues today. It's like, it feels like guilt, anger, resentment, frustration, stagnant. Like my solar, that's what my solar plexus feels like. And as I said that, it was 4111. Okay. Message for the collective, please. What does the collective need to know? We have do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Stop holding yourself back from your own happiness. I pray every day, every morning, every night, and I talk to God all the time. But I do, when I wake up in the morning, I light my candles, I do my my prayers in the mornings. I read Psalms most of the time, or whatever the Bible opens to. That's what I'll read. At nighttime as well, before I go to bed, I do read my Bible every day, like I said. I do put God first. I do put my priorities first, my spiritual path first. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. That's your mantra for today. Keep on going. Don't let anyone dim your light. Don't let anyone think that they're better than you. And don't you ever let anyone make you feel small. And don't look for validations within the outside. Look within you. Validate yourself. Remember all those times when I say there's like 5, let's say there's so many different scenarios that are just negative in your mind. When you change that to a positive, like let's say there was like 5 things that was negative in that scenario that you brought, that came to your mind. Make up like 10 or 15 or 20 different scenarios that are positive and watch you see it transform your life in such a big way. It's helped me set, like I said, affirmations that I am is so powerful. It's just, even write it down to yourself. I am amazing. I am powerful. I am great. I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. Don't let anyone say that you're never going to amount to anything. Trust me, I've been there. People have told me that all my life growing up. And now that I've been on my own and I have been doing my own thing, I have been so much happier on my spiritual path. Look, power of prayer on the bottom of the card. Power of prayer. Praying is so powerful. And it moves all those negative emotions. Give the situation to God and God for uplifting and healing. and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. And we have the King of Swords. I just split the deck. Ambitions. They want you to have ambition. Ambition for the things that you want. For the things that you want to create. Being stable in your emotions. Expressing yourself. Loving yourself. Understanding the rights and wrongs within yourself. Balancing out the masculine and feminine within you. Understanding that you have the power to change. That you have the power to look at different situations. And see if it's serving your highest good. We have the High Priest. Wisdom. The High Priest is the Hierophant in the tarot. Also, Hierophant could be judge, going to court, judgment, being judged in the higher realms and in the regular court. The Hierophant also is Taurus energy. Interesting. And that's crazy because we're in the fixed signs, which right now they're in this big transformation, death. And they're going through change. A lot of Tauruses are at this time. And Libras. Libras and Tauruses are going through an eagle death. And Aries as well. Aries, Tauruses, and Libras. Eight of Pentacles. Achieving. As I said, achieving goals. Achieving your spiritual path. Achieving things that you want. Things that you want to create. Where you want to be. Where you want to go. Remember, this is your journey. No one else's. And look, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Kindness.